I put this probably here. That looks about right. That itch. Got a bunch of cables here. I'm trying to find a better place to put this, but there's not really a good place to put it. But we've got it here underneath our screen, so we'll see how long it lasts sitting that way before it falls over. But we got our coffee. We haven't live streamed in a while. We've been busy with Christmas. And, well, not really Christmas yet, but Christmas-like events. Thanksgiving was last week, so we had all of that. Family and stuff in town. Yeah, it was a pretty uneventful week. We hung out with our family, got a Christmas tree cut. It's been fun. It's been an interesting week by chance. We're still trying to figure out some glitches we've got here in the studio. We've got some glitches with Luna, with Universal Audio Luna, and I love Luna. Don't get me wrong. It's a great piece of software. It really is. But when my computer goes to sleep and I come back and turn it back on, it tends to transport tends not to work. Like I hit play and nothing happens. Like it's like lost link with not the audio files and not the interfaces by chance, but just like itself. It's weird. So we're gonna keep working on that that problem. Got some mixes I'm doing here in Logic because I did stem them out into Logic, and I say stem them out. I just made mono files, threw them into Logic. Because I do have a Logic template that I use for mixing from time to time, especially when people are like, "Hey, we want you to mix it in Logic." Very rarely does that happen, but sometimes I just like a little bit different change of pace. And I did do some different things with the mix, like I did some reamping the other day. You may have seen a short about that. So yeah, we got dogs everywhere. If you've seen posts about us with dogs and stuff, that's because we got a bunch of them that are for sale. I am going to do a review on this guy probably today and tomorrow, and probably fix another review that I was working on the other day. Trying to go what the it was a review. I did a review, and I did a whole video on this really, but the dogs ate one of my SD cards, so I have a whole review that I was supposed to do. I was going to post on, see if I can find it. It's on here on the desk. This guy. And I kind of got my light back here behind me is for a different thing here, so I'm going to be just a little blue. Probably stay that way for a minute or two. I thought about changing that light out. I've also thought about putting like a vintage bulb in, but it's going to make the room too warm, I think, and I kind of like the blue. Not really a problem per se, but it is what it is. Yeah, well, I wonder if I can do what my filters are. What about pop? Nope. Play with filters here. Ooh, that's kind of neat. That's a little bit better. Glow, ghost, dawn. Just play with filters. See, oh, bubbles. Lights. I could do it in black and white. That'd be interesting. What do you guys think let me know in the comments below if you would want me to do like a black and white or like some kind of weird black and white. I'll probably go back to beam because I like that one. Get that out of the way. Come on. Come on, get out of the way. My finger keeps, I don't want to end stream. I just want this to go away. There we go. Use a different filter to make me look a little bit better. But if you guys would like me to do like a black and white, my screen just went to sleep, and I didn't want it to do that. I've been playing with settings on the computer too, trying to see if I can get, what is it? Basically, my flickering thing to go off. I've had some people say, don't ever, no, I'm gonna start, the screensaver is fine. But let's do it for like an hour. Lifespan increase. We'll see if I've never had that problem. Cool. Turning display on power adapter when inactive. Turn off will shorten lifespan and increase. We'll see if it actually does or not. Anyways, now maybe we'll do a black and white live stream here one of these days. But if you guys want to hit the like and subscribe, go for it. Send us a message down below, and we will we'll do our best to kind of answer it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But we finally got it to go vertical, which I'm really excited for. It didn't want to go vertical for the longest time, and I don't know why. So, but we haven't done a live stream in a couple weeks, so I figured it'd be time. We've been kind of, like I said, we've been kind of busy. I got new speaker stands up in the studio. Actually, they're made by the same company. I actually have one I need to flip, but they're made by the same company that makes our desk, which is RAB, and they make actually a pretty cool wide monitor stand for really inexpensive. I think it was like $200 for this pair of stands, which is not bad. They're all wood. They can hold our dyne audios really well because they have a really wide spot for the speakers to sit on. So then we put pucks underneath them just to kind of help with resonation between the two objects. So, but like I said, we got our coffee. This is kind of our coffee time for the week. We've been posting a lot of shorts, and I figured, it's time to do a live stream. We haven't done one in a while. But for those who are watching, if there's anybody watching, send us a hi or something. Feel free to converse with us like we do. There's times where I start out with studio stuff and we end up talking about cars because there's a car question, but just send us some questions and we'll answer them as long as they're not inappropriate. Anything that's inappropriate that we find, we just end up like kind of putting you in timeout for a while. You can come back on a later day, but we'll put you in timeout for a while just because we don't want to deal with inappropriate stuff. So, see, I do like Luna, but I do like Logic. It's a conundrum, really. I do like both of those things. Let's see, I got a text message. Your invoice came as overdue. Interesting. I'm not now. Not late, right? They always come overdue. I have invoices I send out, and they're due the day that I do an event or work with a church. So they're due like Sunday. I work with a church. They're due Sunday afternoon when I'm done, and then people see that, oh, they're late. They're not really late. They are. You got 2 weeks to pay them, so it's like, why be late? So let's just see here. I'd look it on my phone here, but I'm live streaming on my phone. That's okay. We can go here. I don't know where the invoice is. Oh, yeah, view. They've changed the app. Interesting. Yeah, overdue by 1 day. Yeah, because they were due December 1st. Weird. Not late, though. There's no late charge. It's just overdue. So, it is. It's fine. Oh, and that one was viewed. That one was overdue by 9 days, but they're out of town. So, we'll just see what happens. It's just weird. Oop, I see a read mark. Anyways, hit us up, guys. Send us some messages. We'll do some talking. That was... Yep. Of event. Anyways, it's funny when people don't read invoices. It's like, yeah, it's due today. Oh, it's late. Oh, I gotta pay this late fee. No. It was due yesterday. You have 2 weeks. It's all good. Day of the event, but you do get 2 weeks to pay it. I always do that for people because it's just easier. Sometimes you can't pay them right away. I like having a 2 week grace period, just to make things easier on myself, easier on everybody else, because then it's like, oh, I don't have to pay it right away. You're welcome to pay it right away. I've had even people want, like, you want to pay your invoice a day early. I'm like, that's great. I haven't even created the invoice yet. But sure, we can do a day early. So, oh, Reverb has Cyber Week savings. Cool. I finally paired my phone and my laptop together, which is great because I can see things that come through. Took a while to get it to work, but I did an update to the new, was it Sonoma? I can't remember. Probably could look and find out. let's see here about this Mac. It's Sequoia, not Sonoma. I got dogs barking upstairs again. But Sequoia, we moved to Sequoia for our Mac because I was having some issues. I was like, well, maybe an update will fix it. I actually haven't noticed anything better. Seems like that was neat. I don't know if that was a spike. It's weird. It spikes. I don't have an answer for that one. That's kind of weird. We kind of been playing around with different DAWs and stuff, and Logic seems to be a little more snappier, but it also spikes. And I'm not entirely sure why it spikes. It spikes to about 50%, but then comes back down to about like 25%. And I'm not sure why it does that. That's still something to figure out. But I do like my mixes that I've been doing in Logic lately. That's why we've been working in it a lot more. We had a song that came out last week on Thanksgiving that is called Rumpus Time by a band called Gamma Paw. They released a song last Thursday. I don't know how it's doing, but it seems I did it all in Logic. We recorded in Luna, and then I transferred it over via stems to Logic, and then mixed the whole thing in Logic, that whole song, and did some various things and stuff. And it turned out really cool, actually. So yeah, I'm not sure why I'm seeing things the way I am, but I have two Abbey Roads. What are my two Abbey Roads? Abbey Road this. Oh, those are great plugins. Been using Abbey Road Saturator for my drum bus lately, and I love the way that thing sounds. I don't know why it says I have an EQ on here. There shouldn't be any EQ on here. No plugin. But then I have another plugin that I've been playing around with is called IDX Intelligent Dynamics from Waves. And that thing's been actually kind of cool. It's like, it uses a little bit of like AI and stuff to help dynamics get a little extra punch in your dynamics. And it's kind of cool. You can dial it in, but it's also like kind of analyzing as it goes. It's a neat plugin. I don't know if I'd use it on every track, but definitely on a few of these. So let's freeze that track, and we're gonna freeze that track and that one. See what happens. I like to freeze my sample tracks so they're not just processing. It freezes everything in place, so I still get it like a nice sound, but that was neat. I don't know why that went up like that. I have automation somewhere. So, oh man, it must be it's Cyber Monday. We don't have any Cyber Monday deals. No, none whatsoever. Maybe we will eventually, but I don't know. I'd rather just kind of do the Black Friday thing for the month of November and then come up with Christmas stuff later. Let's see here. Let's go close this. Oh yeah, I got a whole bunch. Let's see here if I can go like this and go delete. There we go. I had automation on the bass input, my bass bus, which I automated for another song that I did here, and I realized I left the automation in this because this is I just pulled the session data in from another session. So let's go like this. Let's see. I just noticed. No problem. Let's see here. What else was I doing? Oh, we'll check an automation. Make sure that yep, it's all off. Oh, what was I doing? Why are you all blacked out? I don't know. I find that strange. Interesting. Curious and curious. Are those not part of my drum bus? They should be. They should all be within that. Let's see here. I will say I do like the coloration within Logic a lot better. No, it's all under my folder. We use track folders in Logic. They don't exist in Luna, which is cool. Luna is a very more basic platform for mixing and recording. I do like mixing and recording with Luna, but there's things it doesn't have. Luna doesn't have hardware inserts. It doesn't have track folders. It doesn't have. Let's see what else it doesn't have. Oh, it doesn't have something else. Oh, VCAs. It doesn't have a VCA, which I have a VCA in this, I believe. Ooh, I didn't want that open. And that one wasn't added to that VCA. Let's see, can I add it? Add to. I want to create a new VCA. I just want to add it to it. How do I do that? I'm sure there's a way to do it. Let's see, if I go to ribbon and I go like this and I go to groups, that's track. Huh. I gotta be missing something. Because hats is in there. Huh. There it goes. How do I turn those on? Huh. Oh, here we go. Input. Oh, these are all groups. Never mind. That's all group settings. But how do I get stuff into that VCA? I might just get rid of it. Huh. I'll just delete it. So I don't really need the VCA. I don't really use VCAs, but they're handy from time to time. I might create more bus tracks, like a kick drum, because I usually have a sample and the kick drum itself. I need to move my kick drum mic because it didn't sound good. It was in the hole and it was just getting way too much air and it was overdriving. So, yeah, I don't know. But you can freeze stuff in Luna too. That's not really a problem. What is going on here? Why is everything weird? Problem? Everything's just like discolored for some reason in the top layers. But why are you spiking like that? That's better. I know I was spiking because I had those. I had my sample tracks on, which is fine. I don't know. This might be a short. No one's really watching today, so we might just end it here soon. It was about a 20-minute live stream. But yeah, that's just what I know. Yeah, I think I quit Logic here. Sure, save. Didn't do much. Cool, that's good. Didn't I respond to that? Yeah, I did. I don't know why it's telling me that I didn't, but I did. I did follow up with that 2 days ago. Anyways, not much going on today. We're going to work on some songs. We're going to film some videos, and And we're gonna pretty much call it a stream, I think. Empty our trash so we don't have so much used data. I had to go through and clean up a bunch of stuff. Ooh, undo. In our box the other day because it said we weren't gonna be able to get emails. So anyways, I think we're gonna call it a day. We're gonna go work on some other stuff. And you know what? Go make some music and have a great day. We'll see you next time.